Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Ready? First list, right? We didn't discuss about list, array list, right? Examples of a.
No, sir.
Okay, write down about array list. Array list is a class which derives the features of list interface for storing the data in linear manner. Okay, na? For storing the data in linear manner. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next. Array list internally follows array list internally follows
Sir, 1 minute. I didn't make a note. So you're talking about array list?
yes.
Uh,
Yes or no?
Sir, I mean, is this after the queue array list?
No, first we are starting up with array list definition. No?
Oh,
Just I have given brief introduction, right, yesterday?
it is just the list. You mean that?
Array list we are starting up.
You mean the classes in the list? Is that what array list is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So, array list
Internally follows array for storing the data in linear manner.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, see here, ma. Array list class, in interview, they'll ask what is the difference between array list and linked list. Be careful with this particular question. Okay, na? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This question is very important question, which you need to be very careful. So first, let me explain what is this array list and linked list internal functionality is all about. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Everybody observing, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, first, what is the difference between bus and train? You got my question, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Bus only has a limited capacity compared to train.
Next.
Two different routes.
Sorry, ma.
I mean to say two different routes, sir. You know, the bus cannot go on the train track, right? The train cannot.
You are speaking about the fuel, those things and all you are speaking, man. I'm speaking about, I'm expecting different,
Oh, okay.
how the insertions will happen, all those things. I'm expecting in that way.
Oh, okay.
Fine, ma. Let me only tell you. Say, bus, it will be like this. Okay, na? Let's say in a bus, we'll have limited seats. 50 seats are there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If passengers are more, we cannot expand the bus.
Yes,
Correct,
sir.
na?
We can't.
We cannot expand the bus. If passengers are less, we cannot cut the bus.
Yes, we can.
Correct, na? That is fixed size.
Right.
Now, searching, let's say if one thief is there in this particular bus, searching each and every person, because that is limited space, within that limited space, limited members are there, searching each and every person, it is very easy. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Visiting one by one and finding who is the thief, all those things, if you need to find it out, you can go and you can find it out very easily. That is what bus is all about. Correct, no? Searching and sorting. Let's say first uh, younger people has to sit, then adult people has to sit, like this. If you need to sort them in a ascending order, in a bus it is very easy to sort. Okay. Yes or no, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is your bus kind of structure. This structure is what your array list is all about. Okay, no?
Okay, sir.
Next comes linked list. How linked list will be there? See, it will be like this, like a train kind of structure. Okay, na? Something like this. Got my point, right? This is what your compartment is all about. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is what your compartment. The compartments, one compartment here, one compartment there, like this, different places. The compartments will be there, and both the compartments will be linked up, so that the passengers can go from this compartment to this compartment, this compartment to this compartment. Both the directions they can move. Correct, now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's say if I need to search for one particular person, in this it will be very tough. Sorting the persons in this particular what you say train also, it will be tough. You go to first compartment, you go to last compartment, you sit here, like this. Arranging them is tough. Correct, Nama?
Yes, sir.
So searching for a person and sorting for the person is tough over here. Let's suppose tomorrow if I got more passengers, I want to add one extra compartment. I can simply add the compartment over here. See, I will disconnect the link for this compartment. I will establish the link with this compartment with this compartment with this. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Simple. Let's say if passengers are less, I want to remove one compartment. I will disconnect the connections. I will establish the connection directly. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So insertion and deletions are very easy in this. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is what the speciality of your linked list. Remember. Everyone, is that clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Rashmi, Evan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next. Can you repeat that? Which one, man? I hope it is clear now, my one so far. Your voice is not audible. I'm saying you are not changing your mind. Okay, the definition of array list. Okay. Okay. Now, here, this array list is what you say internally, it follows array structure. It will be having fixed size, as well as the data will be stored into that particular elements, and sorting and searching will be very easy. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
When it comes to linked list, internally follows linked list kind of structure, where adding and removing the elements will be very easy. Of course, sorting and searching will be little bit tough in this. It is possible. I'm not saying that it is not possible. It's possible. It is tough. Got my point, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here, how this array list will be there, how this linked list will be there, how the data will be stored, all those things we are going to see right now. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I gave two statements about array list, two kinds of statements about array list, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, write down next point. Array list default size is
Array list.
10. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. That means defaultly array list will be having fixed size 10. Let's say I have considered, let's say I have purchased one, what do you say, bus. I considered 10 passengers will come. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
But suddenly I got very less passengers because of some problem. I got very less passengers, like 3 passengers only I got. So rest of the 7 passengers, I mean 7 seats of space will be wasted. Correct, Nama?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Array list, that problem is there. And next thing is, in array list, if 11th passenger come into picture, what happens? Here I have got only 10 seats. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
He will stand.
sorry?
He will stand.
He will stand, ma.
We cannot allocate the.
Tell me.
We cannot allocate the space, sir, for the person.
Okay. See, when it comes to this array list, default size is 10. Let's suppose if one more extra has come into picture, at the time what happens, it will expand the size by half. Are you getting my point? Hello? Are you
No,
guys
sir.
with me?
Sir, can you repeat again?
See, defaultly array list size is 10. If the 11th element comes into picture, it increases the size by half. That means
Oh, okay.
it becomes 15. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, suppose if 16th element comes, what happens?
It will again increase the size.
That's what happens. That's what my question is all about.
Increase the size by half to 20.
Sorry.
It will increase the size to 20. Another half.
Another half in the sense, that's what I'm asking. Another half in the sense, it will take a half from the 10, otherwise half from the 15.
15, sir. So it will become 30.
It will take half from the 15. That is 7 it will add extra.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Got my
7.
point,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
See, first initially it was 10. Then half it has increased, that is 15. Now, okay, na? Then in that half in the sense 7 it has to take. It will not take 7.5. So plus 7 it will add. So it will become 22. Then if 23rd element comes into picture, how much it will become?
11. Yeah.
33. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
If 34th element comes,
20. So no, 16.
yes, 33 plus 16.
16.
Like this, it will be increasing the size by half every time. Remember, everyone, is that clear? This
Yes,
kind
sir.
of stupid calculations they will ask in interview.
Okay.
Only I'm telling you. Okay.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, ma.
Sir, are we covering the Git, Agile, and Scrum in this?
Are you there for advanced Java, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, Scrum and Agile is a methodology, ma. That means approach how we will be solving the problem.
Right.
That is not a tool. Okay, na?
Okay.
Whereas Git is a tool, I will explain. That in advanced Java, I will explain.
Oh, okay, sir.
At this level, this is very budding stage only. We'll explain that later. Okay. Fine. Come
Okay.
back to this
But
one.
not the Agile and Scrum, right? It is just the methodology. So,
Yeah, that is a methodology process.
okay.
Okay, fine. Now come back to this. So what I was saying, it increases the size by half. Okay, na? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, how this particular array list will be there, how the elements will be stored, we are going to see right now. Okay, na? Yes or no? Hmm. It is this. Now, array list. Say, I'm importing util package over here. Okay, na? Everybody listening, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have got array list. Under this array list is a class of util package. Under this array list, I'm storing A, then I'm storing B, then C, A, then new integer value 10 I'm storing. Next I'm storing another 10. Next storing 56 and I'm printing AL. So what will happen? If I print AL in the array list, I have got all the elements. Whatever I have stored, all the elements will be printed over here. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far? No issues?
No, sir.
So this one will consider any data types because we are not specifying anything.
That's what, ma. That concept only next we have to discuss.
Sir, can you explain once, please?
See, ma, here we have created one array list.
Okay.
Under this array list, I have stored these values.
Okay.
And I am printing that array list object over here.
Okay.
Clear, na?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
No,
Okay. Now, see, which version of JDK we are studying, ma?
1.8.
Yes. See, 1.8 we are studying. Till JDK 1.6, if you are storing the values into the object, you got my point, right? If you are storing the values into the object, we used to store in the form of object only. Got my point, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, into this array list object, if you want to store any data, you have to store it in object format only. See, double quotes we are passing A. That means it is string object. Here we are passing numeric value, that is 10. That we were passing in the form of integer. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
And this is a string value. When it comes to this one, this is primitive value, where from JDK 1.6 onwards, array list started allowing primitive values also to store. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, is that clear?
yes, sir.
Before that, how was it?
Sorry.
Before 1.6?
Before that, if you want to store 56, we have to store like this, ma. We have to convert into integer and we have to store.
Okay.
Like integer, how I have passed 10, right? Same way.
Yeah.
You have to convert into object and you have to store it. Remember. Clear, right?
Yes.
Next. See, this array list, as just now one girl has asked, I want strictly one type of values only to be allowed. I don't know who has asked that question. That concept is what called as generics, ma.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yes.
Very important concept. Do you know generics? They'll ask. We at the time don't get tensed. Generics is very simple concept. See, if I want this array list to store only string type of value, I will pass this one. If I specify, where is this one? If I specify, this one? Something, yeah. If I specify something like this array list, see, it is showing an error here. It will not accept integer. This will not accept into primitive value like this. Clear, right?
Yes.
Like this, if you want a specific type of values only to be stored, then you can take the help of this array list with generics mode. Not only with array list, we have got so many upcoming classes under little package. For all the classes, this generics concept can be applied. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
Sir, how do you answer then if they ask you a question like, what is generic?
Generics is a strict type. Write down if you want.
Okay, sir.
Generics is a strict type which is meant for defining type safety for the data getting stored into the collection framework classes.
Correction, sir.
Collection framework classes.
Okay.
Clear, right? Okay. Next. See here now. Till JDK 1.7, we used to specify this one. What do you say? Generics, otherwise type safety in this fashion. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Whereas from JDK 1.7, we have got a concept called as diamond operator. Okay, no? Right on this point. From JDK 1.7, we have got a concept called as diamond operator. What is
What
this
is
diamond? Sorry?
from 1.7 JDK?
We have got, yeah, from JDK 1.7, we have got diamond operator, otherwise type inference, which allows you to specify diamond operator in the right side of generics. Okay, now?
Yes, sir. Right side of generics, right?
Yeah, right side of generics. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
Say, in the right side, if you specify diamond operator, that's enough. We don't need to specify string completely. These people, they are making us lazy, man. That's it. Previously, we used to specify string and string. So, we used to pass only string type of values. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
From JDK 1.7 onwards, they have introduced this diamond operator, so they reduced us our work basically. So that in right side completely that class name you don't need to write.
Left side we have to write, sir.
Sorry, ma?
Left side we have to write string.
This one you have to write. This is mandatory, but this side it is optional.
Okay.
Okay, na?
Okay.
Any doubts so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next thing what we have to see is, here if I specify string, it will accept string type of values. If I specify float, it will accept float type of values. Correct now?
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I specify object and object, what happens? Is what my question. If you specify object and object, it will accept any type of value. Remember, it is just like we are not specifying anything. Got my point, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, if for an array list, if you are not specifying any type safety, how that array list will behave? Similar way, if you specify object and object, it behaves in the same fashion. Rashmi, Evan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next. So this is how our array list will be there. This is how our type safety will be there. This is how our type inference will be there. All those things we have seen. Now we are going to see other functions of array list. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So what is the size of the array list? See,
10.
AL dot size. Hmm.
10, sir.
10, na? Sure. Ah?
This is the default you said.
Default, that is capacity, ma.
Okay.
6.
Here 4, 5, 6, 7, sir. Or sleeping,
7.
7. Next, is it containing C?
Yes.
True. AL dot remove 1. Which is the element in first position that will be removed?
B.
Okay. Then if I print AL, what will be printed?
A.
Yes.
ACA
10, 10.
10 10 56.
Okay. Next, I'm printing the size also. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. Check it out. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, write down about linked list. Write down about linked list. Linked list is a class which derives the features of list interface, for storing the data in linear manner. Next, linked list internally follows doubly linked list,
So what is that? Internally follows?
double-sided. Okay, na? Doubly linked list where it allows insertion and deletion of elements in both the sides. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Next. See, as I said, array list internally it takes the help of array. Linked list internally it takes the help of linked list. That too doubly linked list. So that insertion and deletion of elements will be faster in linked list. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
When it comes to array list, sorting and searching will be faster. How to sort, how to search the elements, all those things later I'll show you. Of course, upcoming programs. Fine, right? Now, let me show you linked list, how this will come into picture. See. See, we have got a linked list over here. We have added C, D, B, D, A, and we are printing linked list. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, I have got some special methods available only for linked list, that is add first, add last. We are adding one element in the first position, that is before C, A1 will be added. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
After A, Z1 will be added, that is add last.
So in the first and the last places, will those elements be added? Sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Next, I am printing LL. So what will be printed?
A1, D, B, D, Z1.
No. What happened to C? Before C, this A1 will get added.
Everything, sir.
Oh, okay,
A1
okay.
to Z1, everything will be same.
A1, C, D, B, D, A, Z1.
Correct. So remove last in the sense which will be removed?
Z1.
Remove first in the sense?
A1.
LL dot add 1 comma M. That means in the specific position I'm adding the element. That means in the first position.
So,
Right now first position it is 0. Sorry, 0th position is
C.
A. First position it is D. So D will be shifted to second position. In the first position M will get added.
Okay.
So if I print, see, this is what the result. I didn't save, I hope. I'll save it. Okay. Here now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So basically, first position will be the M.
Yes. Okay, now?
Okay, sir.
Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Now, some more functions are there. See, if you need to sort the elements available in a linked list or array list, you have to take the help of this collections class. Write down collections. Collections is a class. Be careful, collection is an interface. Collections is a class. Okay, now? Just yes difference. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Collections is a class which provides the special methods for sorting and reversing the elements available in a list. Okay, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Elements available in a
List.
okay.
Now, see here, we have got a collections.sort. What this sort will be doing, it is sorting this linked list. After sorting, we are printing the elements. Remember one thing, whenever if you need to sort the elements, make sure you have same type of elements. Don't mix up numerics, characters, everything. Got my point, right?
So sort according to what?
Ascending order, ma. See, if you have numbers, it will sort based on the ascending order.
Okay.
Got my point, right?
Sir, once can you like show the output, sir?
Yeah, I'll show you. That's what.
Okay.
Before that, let me tell you that whenever if you need to sort the elements, make sure the elements available in a list should be of same type. Don't mix up the types. You know.
Okay, sir.
Now here I have character types only. So if I sort it and print, you can see. This will be clear, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Next. If you want in descending order, we don't have a concept like descending order. Anyway, we are sorting in ascending order, right? If you do reverse, automatically it will become descending order.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Sir.
Next, size. What is the linked list size I'm printing here? Next, in the linked list, whether it is containing a C or not, it returns true. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Okay. See, like this. Okay. Can you have the next one? Are you guys with me?
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah, you can go for the next one.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Next. See, some special methods are there which are designed for array list as well as linked list. What are those methods? We are going to discuss right now. See, here we have got an array list. If you need to find the index of A, that means first occurrence of A in the array list. Which is the first occurrence of A? This function you can apply for linked list also.
Okay.
What is the first occurrence of A?
First position, 0th position.
Okay. Last occurrence of A?
After G.
Okay. That is, what is the index, sir?
Uh,
This is 0th position. This will be some other position, okay? 0,
7th position.
2, 3, something. Okay, leave that. We cannot sit and count it. Next, whatever is there in array list, we are converting into array format, storing into object array. Each and every element. Previously, when we were printing array list object, it prints all the values at a time. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Where instead of that, if you want to display one by one, got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
At the time, you can take the help of this one. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you can see we have converted this array list into array of objects, then one by one, 0 to end of the array, we are printing one by one. Check it out. First, it was 0 index, then 7, then this elements we have printed one by one. Okay, now? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Can I proceed with next one?
Yes, sir.
Next. Some more methods. Okay. This is your array list. We are printing that al dot get of 3. Which is the character available in third position?
D.
Third position 0, 1, 2. Okay, D. Al dot set 3 comma D. What is there in third position that will get replaced with D? Already that is there in D only.
Capital D gets replaced with small d.
Yes. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, I'm printing the elements. What are the elements available in that particular array list? I'm printing it over here. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, I have created one more array list which is holding the value B and F. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
From the main array list, with the help of this sub array list, I am removing the elements. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Say, that means in main array list, B if it is there, we will remove. F if it is there, we will remove. Then I am printing AL over here. That means main array list I am printing. Clear, right?
Can you repeat one more time, sir?
See, main array list, we have got some elements. If you want to remove single element in the sense, AL dot remove is there.
Okay.
If you want to remove multiple elements, what all the elements you want to remove, form a list over here like this. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You are forming a list. That list I am passing to removal, so that based on this list, whatever the elements matches in the main list will be removed.
Okay.
Clear now, everyone?
So B and F will be removed, sir.
Yeah, in this B element, if it is there, will be removed. F element, if it is there, that will be removed. Okay, now?
Okay. Okay.
Then I'm printing AL. Okay, without B and F, everything will be printed. Then AL dot E is empty. Whether that array list is empty,
No, it is not.
it is not empty. Then I'm clearing this array list and I'm printing the array list over here. So it will print empty array list. Okay, now?
Okay.
Then you can see we have created one more array list with the elements B and F. I'm adding that B and F into main array list. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm adding that B and F into main array list. Then if I print in the main array list, only A, B and F will be printed. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
Then AL dot add 0, KKR. Already in 0th position, B is there. First
Yeah.
position, F is there. In 0th position, I am inserting KKR. So KKR BF will be printed. Check it out. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Like this, the functions what I have shown here, these functions are applicable for your array list as well as linked list, both. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you once show the output, sir? Like,
Yeah.
okay, sir.
Next, write down heading vector. Vector. Vector is a synchronized class Vector is a synchronized class which is meant for storing and retrieving the elements in linear manner. Okay, na? Yes, sir. No?
Yes, sir.
Next, vector is thread safe. So manipulation of elements will be done by only one process or a thread at a time. Okay, na? That means only one particular, what you say, program, otherwise only one particular thread can perform the operations at a time on this particular vector. That is thread safe. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if you go for array list, linked list, all these things, what happens if multiple programs comes into picture at the same time? They will be trying to access this particular array list object or linked list object. Finally, it will go to deadlock situation. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
When it comes to vector, that kind of problems will not be there. Remember this. Okay. Any doubts so far? Hello. Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next. Vector is a legacy class which will be used exactly in a thread safe scenarios only. Okay, na? Yes or no? Are you guys with me?
Sir.
Next. Vector default size is 16. Okay, na? Vector default size is 16. Next. It doubles the size if an element gets stored more than the size. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
That means this is a legacy class. Previously, there was a problem with this vector. Only array list, they have increased the size by half only. Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Here, the size is by default 16. If 17th element comes, it increases the size by another 16. Okay.
Okay.
And it will become 32. 33rd element comes, in the sense it will become 64. Like this, it increases the size by double. Remember this point.
Okay.
Then what is this vector? How the elements will be stored? How to iterate the elements? All those things. In Monday's session, we are going to start it up. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. See you on Monday, same time, with other concepts of util package. Fine.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Yeah, ma.
so with util package will be done with the core Java?
No, ma. After this, threads are there. Unit testing is there.
Okay.
Then Java 5 to Java 10, what are the changes happened? All those things I have to discuss.
Okay.
Without I will be concentrating more on interview based, ma. It is not like whether you have patience or not. That I won't be worrying. I have to consider
Okay.
everything, because my student, they should learn everything. That is what my agenda is all about.
Okay. Sir,
Okay.
but the same whatever you're teaching, that can be useful even after when we go to work too, right? It's not
Yes,
just,
it will be useful.
yeah.
Okay, now.
Because once you go, you crack the interview, and once you go to sit there, you should also know how to perform.
Correct, correct. That's what. Okay, now.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, fine. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.